city lights. Outside, the loft window melted into a sea of liquid gold, while inside, the bass of the music shifted from being heard to being felt, a physical pulse against their skin. Aura and Amber sat on the giant plush rug, backs pressed against the sofa. This was the moment the waiting ended and the being began. The come up, the transition. At first, there was a nervous flutter in Aura's stomach, like 1,000 butterflies beating against glass. But suddenly the restlessness transformed into a warm wave. It felt as if someone had gently pulled back a heavy grey curtain that had been draped over the world until now. Amber looked at her. Her eyes seemed vast, her pupils as deep as outer space. "Do you feel it too?" Amber whispered. To Aura, her voice didn't sound like mere sound. It felt like a soft touch upon her skin. The sense of connection. As the effects fully took hold, the boundaries between them dissolved. There was no longer an I and a you, only a we. The physical sensation. Every fiber of the fabric beneath their fingertips felt electric. Aura brushed her hand against Amber's arm, and it was like touching pure light. The coolness of the air in the room was perfect, the warmth of their bodies. A sacred fire. The emotional vastness. The MDMA had lulled the guards of their hearts to sleep. All the tiny insecurities, the unspoken worries of daily life, they were gone. In their place was a radical, fearless honesty. The conversation of souls. "I love the way your mind works," Amber said suddenly. It wasn't just a compliment. She felt the admiration in every cell of her body. "I feel like I can see how you think. Everything about you is so clear." Aura leaned her head on Amber's shoulder. "Everything is so peaceful," she replied. "I didn't know my head could be this quiet. No stress, no fear of tomorrow. Just this moment." They spoke of things for which they usually found no words, dreams they were ashamed of, and the deep gratitude for having one another. Every word was like a gift they carefully unwrapped together. The euphoria of sound. The music shifted. A slow floating beat filled the room for Aura. It felt as if the melody were traveling up her spine and exploding in her chest. They closed their eyes and let themselves be carried by the waves. That night, the loft wasn't a room made of concrete and glass. It was a cocoon of velvet and empathy. The afterglow. Hours later, as the radiant glow slowly faded into a soft, sleepy pastel, they were still holding hands. The peak had passed, but the bridge they had built between their hearts remained. "Thank you," Amber whispered into the silence. "I'm right here," Aura replied. And in that moment, that was all that had ever mattered.